Yo, people of the web, it's serious. It's serious. Like Zenitsu, whatever you want to call it, bro. About to be lightning Hashira. Go. Hey, seventh form. Saw it live in stereo. Shit was glorious. enough with the DS. Enough with the glaze. So let's get straight into this beat. All I'm gonna say is the Kaza whole shit in this bitch was beautiful to see. Man, I went to see that shit, bro. I don't tap into, like, I watched the first season of Demon Slayer and I told myself I'm not gonna watch the anime again until Kokushibo show up. So why this the first time I've seen Demon Slayer since the end of season 1? I'm like, dog, I don't know what's going on. Like all I saw they all around Muzan and then they just drop to the ground. All you see is Infinity Castle, bro. That was the most beautiful shit I've seen in my years of living. I don't know. It was like the way the brown was just moving everywhere. But like at the same time, it's like you don't want to be there because there's demons everywhere. Everybody get blinked. But it's like, bro, nigga, it's so beautiful. Man, bro, like it's just real intriguing how they just moving around. Like at first it was scary because it's like, bro, they just falling, like Tanjiro about to fall to his death type. I don't know why everybody like that was the most, like, bro, it just brought you in so clean. Like it just threw me in there, like quite literally threw me into the movie. Now I'm free falling, and then it's the beginning scene. I don't know what, like, I ain't gonna cap. It was probably some music there. I'm so out of it, just captivated by what I'm looking at, bro. Like I'm just shook the whole time. So I don't even realize that, like, I forgot what I was saying. I don't realize this music playing. I'm pretty sure it's music playing though. So I'm looking at Tanjiro fall. He just tripping. He like bro, he trying to get his balance right. Everybody else, they show everybody else fall. Like, I'm not about to say nobody name because, bro, like I said, really I don't even know none of these dudes for real. I only know Zenitsu, Inosuke, Tanjiro, and then Nezuko, who's not a bitch. She's barely in the bitch. I know the water Hashira, old guy, forgot his name, but he got the mask on. I really don't know nobody for real. I know Gyu, I know Muzan, I know Kokushibo. You like, how you know Kokushibo did? Listen, bro. When Demon Slayer was still dropping, I took it upon myself when I first seen his character design when he first dropped. I'm like, bro, this what Demon Slayer come down to? Like, who is this? Like, like why his characters are like this? So I had to, like, bro, once I delved and bro, it was like in the middle of the battle of the Infinity Castle with the Rock Hashira, the Mist Hashira, and, you know, the two brothers. And then one of them being the Wind Hashira. It was in the middle of the battle or whatever. Like, that's when I started paying attention to like Kokushibo for real. Like, I paid attention for like 2-3 chapters, no cap. And then the battle didn't even end. I stopped paying attention. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna even delve into this again until, you know, he shows up. Don't ask me why I did it. I just, you know, sometimes I just be wanting to, like, do shit just to do it. You know, just, I don't know, like, especially shit that's like timed like this. Like it's only one time I'm gonna be able to, like, just skip until Infinity Castle, you know? Like, I didn't get to see Mugen train. That shit was a big ass deal. Didn't get to see the entertainment arc. That shit was a big ass deal. Of course I'm seeing clips. Can't stop the clips. Of course I'm seeing them promotion, but I don't understand what the fuck going on. That's how literally they threw me into that bitch. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, the music starting to play, cause, bro, I'm starting to reminisce about like how I was feeling. Like, bro, soon as I got in and they threw me in, I was instantly where they was. Like, it felt like I might not have been one of them like Tanjiro and shit. I was like one of the corpse niggas, just one of the dudes with the destroyer jacket. I don't know what I gotta do to do to get a destroyer jacket. I'm gonna get me one. Hey, I'm over here fucking up the setup. I'm gonna get me a destroyer jacket, bro, by any means necessary. I might have to get me a couple swords too. I don't have a sword collection. I'm gonna start one soon though, for sure. I'm getting She Sweet too, for sure. Got to. Peace. But it's so much I can say about that shit. I'm damn near about to go see that shit again. I don't know about y'all, but I hope I can see it again. I damn near should have seen that bitch today. Fuck. But Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie review. This guy is by Chris Stuckman with 2 N's. Not the one. 2 N's, not the one. But look. I don't know who this nigga is, or I don't know who dude is. But yeah, tap into his video because he probably gonna say, and show some shit on his screen that I'm not gonna show on my screen during this shit. So, video in the description. 10 out of 10 movie, by the way. If you can't get through the flashbacks, listen, gang, I think the brain rot might have irreversible damage. I don't know if there's a cure yet, but we gonna keep working for you, bro. For you. So you can sit through Demon Slayer and understand that it's a 10 out of 10, okay?
Demon Slayer, the movie Infinity Castle, is in theaters right now and is breaking all kinds of box office records for anime, and I love to see it. And here the Demon Slayer core are drawn into the Infinity Castle, where Tanjiro, Nezuko, and the Hashira face terrifying upper-ranked demons in a desperate fight as the final battle against Muzan begins. I'm a big Demon Slayer fan. It's one of my favorite anime that's currently on. I think the animation is absolutely spectacular in this show. I love the Mugen Train movie. That was one of the first times that I went with my wife back to the movie theater after COVID. I have really fond memories of that and, of course, of the show. This movie, as far as animation, we are in the future. We are in an amazing time right now for anime. After seeing what Science Saru has been doing with Dandadan, and now what ufotable has done with this Demon Slayer film, I am absolutely blown away. This is what I've always imagined anime films and anime shows would look like in the future when I was watching them in the 90s and 2000s.
See, me, bro, real quick, I'm gonna let y'all know, bro. I don't know where I saw it. It must have been Netflix. They had Fate Stay Night. Like, I watched that when I was like good 15, 16, 17. It came out like 2017. Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works. That was like the introduction to ufotable for me. Fate Stay Night 0 and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. All I'm gonna say is Unlimited Blade Works still to this day is some of the most beautiful shit that I've seen on television. On TV, streaming, on your iPhone, on your projector. I got a projector. Man, that's also one of my favorite series as well. The Fate Stay Night is confusing if you ask me. It's one of them I do low-key want to tap back into. Like it is kind of cold, like how they do it. And it's like ufotable, like baby, they really come back and they get back right with that bitch every time. They show love. Cause it's like shit. We just about to like they literally just be flexing they motherfucking shit, and they got so many fights that it's like, bro, they it's perfect. It's right up their alley. And I don't know what. See, this is gonna be the big thing in a few years. I'll say about 5, 7, 8 years when Demon Slayer's done is wrapping up its animation. What is the series that ufotable decides to pick up next? Because they don't always have room for that many. Demon Slayer was they shit. They have Fate Stay Night and probably like one other little thing on the side. They only really be doing one from what I can see. I don't know. They might switch it up because they make so much money, but I wouldn't want them to because, bro, you want them to just keep making masterpieces like this. If I could, I don't know what I don't even know what they would do. Like, selfishly, I want them to go the manga route, the webtoon route, and pick up Tower of God. Selfishly, I want them to redo season 2. Like, I'll wait for Helltrain for that. Redo that bitch. Selfishly. Do that bitch all the way up to the end, bro. Cause they be scrapping to that bitch too. It's too long though. It's so long. Like they gonna have to do their thing. But low key kind of seeming like it's wrapping up. Then you could do like, little Eureka Mazzinos. She got his shit going on right now. Tap in. And that's my dream for your UFO table. UFO table. If it wasn't Tower of God, I still want the main one. Now listen, there's this one that I'll be reading, bro. But fam put me on. It's tough. It's called Unordinary. If they decide to pick up Unordinary, bro, I don't know if it's gonna hit the same as Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer got people getting blicked, When death is knocking at the door, it always makes the moments hit a little harder, especially in movie theaters, So they didn't want to do. See, it would be hard to do any type of shonen for it, because really, Demon Slayer came in with those like horror shonen genres like Hell's Paradise, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer. Like Jinchuriki. If you know. And the missions is tough. I don't know if there's any more like that coming up, but they kept they brought their own style. Without them, I don't know where anime would be, personally, bro. It would not be in a good place. Because Boruto is as tough as all. It's not a lot at Boruto, but it would not be enough. Like, it wouldn't be doing this. I'm sorry, it's just with it. Even Solo would not doing this. Like, nigga. Chainsaw Man, damn near finna do that shit. Jujutsu Kaisen, damn near finna do that shit. Like, if it's anything that I'm learning from this shit, it's like the off the wall, because that's the only thing all these got in common, unless we talking about Pokemon. But that was Pokemon's first movie, so what Pokemon movie really finna come and do that now? Come on now, let's be for real. And Dragon Ball Z, I guess. One Piece been doing it. If One Piece do a canon movie, yeah, probably. Other than that, only thing I can see keeping up with these niggas, they're nobody for real. Like, them horror genre, even the Dandadan, them horror genre, shonens, man, them bitches, they nice, they doing their thing, like, they not new wave no more, but they seem like I hope they here to stay, but I don't see any more coming up though. Like, maybe I gotta do a deep dive. You know what? I want to say Kagurabachi, but it's not really that. It's more like, it is kind of like Demon Slayer. You know what? That's probably the most likely candidate for what they gonna pick up is Kagurabachi, whatever. But that's probably the most likely candidate, more than likely, like right up their alley as well. Either way, I think we'll be okay. There's a lot of stuff coming out. They just need to weed out. They need to start. That's a conversation for another day. We're here for a Demon Slayer. That bitch was tough as fuck. Top 5 scenes before he tell me what his is. For me personally, I gotta start from top to bottom because that's just how it's popping in my brain. First one is 7th Form, Lightning Breathing by Zenitsu. Second, Tanjiro's dad's flashback when he killed the bear. That shit was tough as fuck. 3, Akaza's when he was watching the fireworks with Girly. Whoa, I was in my feels, man. Tears. I was like, fight for my life. Fight. Fight back, nigga. Look at the tears was coming in. I'm like, man, dude, his trainer was tough too, man. Like, he was such I could feel his good spirit through the VA, man. I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like they did such a good job all around, from the voice actor to the animation. It just really feels like a passion project, and I fucks with that so much, bro. I wish other people would take notes, you know. Like, passion, and the ability to show your passion is, if that's anything that I'm learning right now, that's what I'm learning, for real. Like, it's hard for or I don't know if it's hard, but it seems like a lot of people don't want to do what it takes to really make their passion project come to life in a way that shortcuts aren't involved. That's the best way I can put it. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say, but I was talking about the moments. So after Akaza's and his girl's fireworks scene, Shinobu, bro. That shit. I was fighting tears then too. Man, bro, bro, that was so good, bro. Listen. Shinobu is that bitch. That's all I have to say. Fucking with Shinobu more than any other girl in that bitch. She's probably my favorite girl in there. Yeah. I mean, obviously, characters-wise, like, Nezuko probably, the favorite, but, like, we're talking about, like, Demon Slayers. Shinobu for sure. I like Tamio, Tomato Girl, whatever her name is. Dude. Like, we talking about wifeys, that's wifey, but bro, them go get mad. That nigga silly as hell. So listen, for 5, it's a tie between when that nigga showed up and he was talking to brother when he was falling. He was like, "You gonna die with me? Oh, I'm happy. I'm good. It don't matter if I die. I'm dying with you, bitch." Yeah, nigga slid. He was like, "Actually, dying alone. That shit's for losers." That's not him. Bro, it's silly. Him, that part, and when Tanjiro was sneaking up on the Kaiser when he finally went to the transparent realm, he was thank you. I then gotta do 3. Bro, cause bro, this man Tanjiro, bro, is so free spirited, bro. I know it's not up in free, bro. He's so main character, bro. Like, man, bro was like, Kaiser, I'm here to finish you. And he was like, yes, all he has to do is sneak up right behind me and kill him. Then everybody was like, what's your name, Demon Slayer? He was like, I don't talk to vermin. No, let me not do you like that. He cool with that. Let me get right. He was like, I don't conversate with demons. Then you got Tanjiro like 5 seconds later, just running out of nowhere. he see this man. He see this man can talk. But this man Kaido was hitting people with straight elbow. I ain't gonna lie, the sound they was using for when it was like getting the work done. when they was period everything, whatever that sound is, that was ingrained in my ears. Like that took so tough. He was like, bing, 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 bing. He was like, hit one of these bitches. But yeah, you see that nigga fly. He was like, kind of put up on Tanjiro so fast. Tanjiro was still in the moment. He don't even peep the dude. He's like, kill. Let me chill, bro, over here. Geeking out wild, bro. Can't help it, bro. You know how... Alright, I've seen a couple. Like, I'm starting to go to a lot more anime movies. I've seen One Piece, the one with the singer girl, Red. I thought Shank was going to be in it more. He wasn't. See, Overlord, that bitch was tough. I fuck with that bitch. Now, like, Overlord was tough. I see, that movie I just seen. So that's really the three, I think, that I seen anime-wise. And that is the coldest, for sure, hands down. So it's like... I don't really know what to tell you, for real. But... get into this bitch. How we get 20 minutes into this bitch? We don't know. I don't know what we about to go through because he just got to talk.
We've gotten a lot of very rushed productions lately. Some of my favorite shows of all time got sequel shows that didn't look very good. The artists on those shows are sometimes not paid properly. They're not given enough time to complete their work. But when I watch movies like Demon Slayer Infinity Castle and the Dandadan 3 episodes that showed earlier this year, this looks like what I always imagined anime would look like when I was older. This feels like an actual progression. It's absurd, the level of detail, the hyperactive and very lengthy fight sequences, as well as killer sound design. I've been saying this for a while, but one of the biggest reasons to go to the movie theaters is not just for the giant screen and the image, but for the sound. Movies like this are mixed for the movie theater experience. They're not mixed for home. If you want to genuinely have the best experience with a film that was mixed for the movie theater, you need to go to the theater, not just to see it, but to hear it. This film sounded exceptional. The fight sequences and the clashing of swords, the musical score is phenomenal. The movie basically is a very long sequence of increasingly more intense fight sequences inside the Infinity Castle, which is fine for me, because it also takes a lot of time with its characters to explain why they're there in very emotional ways, to uncover some things we haven't learned about them before, but especially the villains. Our heroes are fighting against some very extreme foes, and one of them in particular gets a fairly massive flashback. I mean, it might have been 20, 25 minutes long to explain his backstory, why he's there. Before that, you're really loathing this guy and you want Tanjiro to just cut his head off and get it all over with. But during that flashback, you begin to learn so much about what made him a demon and why his life as a human was really awful. And I actually began to feel for him quite a bit. Some of those flashback sequences will grate on some people's nerves. There were clearly some very antsy audience members in my theater during those sequences that just wanted to get back to the fights because they could not shut the hell up. This is one of the worst audiences I've had for a movie in a very long time. It wasn't the type of reactions that I appreciate from people, like people screaming or getting excited whenever there was a cool fight or when a character did something awesome. It was like, I'm bored, I'm just going to talk to my friends. I didn't say anything, and...
Hey, L audiences, bro, from the future going forward, bro, especially in the anime movie, bro, and superhero movies, bro. I'm calling it right now, bro. If you ain't in that bitch clapping, go, hey, like you just got an N1, or nigga, if you ain't in that bitch sobbing, you ain't in that bitch, you ain't in that bitch talk about nigga, don't talk to me, bro. Don't say a peep, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you is, bro. For real, bro. You better be dying in that bitch, nigga. You better be going through some shit, bro. For real, bro. We locked in right now, bro. Tighten up, twin. Fuck is you doing? Damn. Fucking up the vibe and shit. You fucking up the 10 out of 10 baddie movie that's home, bro. Scaring all the hoes. Fuck is wrong with you?
I gotta say, man, did I hold back. Also in classic Demon Slayer fashion, the heroes and the villains get to explain to us in voiceover when they're doing something, why they're doing it, and how they're doing it. So there's no confusion at all, but you'd think it would get old after a while. It's strange because if you watch a film, the idea of multiple characters all having a voiceover is pretty much non-existent. It's very rare. Usually they go with one narrative voice and that's it. But in anime, anybody can talk in their heads at any given time, and you're figuring out why they're trying to do a move and what their goal is, and it's all about this hyper drama. It's almost at a soap opera level of drama in these fights, and it works. Demon Slayer is absolutely one of my favorite shows right now, but Infinity Castle as a film was a 2.5 hour pretty fast-paced blast of an anime film, and I am so glad that I got to see it on the big screen. I hope you guys check it out because it is smashing all different types of records right now. And I've said variations of this before, but I'm just so happy to see that anime is being embraced the way it is, that people are loving it and people are supporting it, and that Hollywood is finally noticing that. It's just such a wonderful thing. So if you are a fan of Demon Slayer, of course you're going to see this one. If you've never seen any of the show or the movies, I highly recommend checking it out. It's one of my favorite shows. It's so well edited and has a great story, really good character animations, and the fights are awesome. And like the shirt says, what happened to Riley Brennan? If you'd like to know what happened to her, you can come see my film on October 24th, Shelby Oaks. It'll be in theaters all over the place. Neon's putting it out. It's an amazing, amazing dream come true. I have just come back from a week of screening this film for our backers, our amazing Kickstarter backers. I went to LA, Austin, New York, and Cleveland.
Check out Gang Movie, but that's not what we here for in this video, so we not about to let that bitch play any longer. Now, he said what his 2 cents was, and I fuck with bro point of view on this shit. I ain't gonna lie, we might have to tap into another movie video, but as for what we got going on right now, I got 2 things to say. Bro, it might be 2 movies back in the movie theaters before this bitch done. I'm talking about the Kokoshibo fight, and I'm talking about the Muzan fight, and I'm telling you right now, every one of them bitches gonna be a cultural impact influence on the motherfucking society, nigga. Even bigger than this one was. This one even bigger than Mugen Train, bro. And you know what? I really appreciate Demon Slayer and UFO Table for bringing this shit to the culture, bro. Because I ain't seen no shit like this in my life before, bro. You know, at this point, this shit might be synonymous with what the fuck going on. And I would say that shit, bro. That shit means something to me. That shit means something to me, man. And it's so simple, like, bro, it's Demon Slayer. Like, it's a simple name. It's kind of a simple story. It's gonna hit you in your feels for anybody to understand. Kind of complex characters, kind of complex moves. Not really. It's swords and demons, and the motherfuckers getting slayed. 10 out of 10 movie, man. Tap in, y'all, man. Might as well go see that bitch, help that bitch break some more sales. Click.